Alright, hello. So if you didn't know, the origin of the spire, the map I made a while ago, actually got an alternate ending that I made. It took quite a while, so I'd really appreciate it if you could play it, but I'm going to show the tutorial for it and kind of just explain some of the stuff that happens in it. I have been working on a origin of the invasion tutorial. I cannot play that map currently because there's tons of barriers, and the barrier glitch Epic said should be fixed tomorrow, so I can record that then. But for now, I'm sorry I can't make that. Okay, so for the alternate ending, you're actually going to come right through here, and you know, this is the spot where the live event happens, all that good stuff, but you're going to go back here. Fair warning, that if you go that corner, you'll die, and well, the barrier glitch and everything. But you're going to see this briefcase right here, which is actually quite new. And when you interact with it, it's going to send you through a whole sequence of the alternate ending. Now, just a fair warning, there is a lot of bad language in here, but you gotta do what you gotta do to improve your maps and make them more dramatic. So, yeah, you're going to investigate this case, and you are going to be teleported to here with this guy who's saying good evening to you. And you can see he's holding that briefcase that you interacted with. He's just kind of chilling there. And, yeah. He says good evening, and you're going to be super confused. And you're going to be like, what the? Who are you? So you're going to ask, who are you? And then he says, who I am is not important. What I have for you, however, is. Actually, one thing I should note here is this clock is slowly moving down, and the lights are slowly getting darker and darker. So you can see that light turned off, but this clock is going to slowly move down until he picks it up. So you say, and what's that? And he says, we're both busy souls, so I get straight to the point. I have a proposition for you. And you're going to ask, yeah, well, what is it? You can see the lights are slowly getting dimmer, and the clock is now down there. So you're going to ask, he's going to say, I know you don't want to be stuck in this loop. I know you don't want the IO to succeed. So, you know, he's now thinking. This is a really fun animation to make with this dude, just kind of in a bunch of different poses. The clock is now down here, and the lights are getting dimmer and dimmer. So that's why we're here. They sent you to kill me. And when you ask that, he's going to say, no, I have nothing to do with the IO. They correct time, or at least they think they do. I perfect it, and he creates it. You can see he's now pointing at the clock, indicating that your time is almost up. So you're going to say, yeah, well, that's not true anyway, so lay off. You're saying, like, well, it's not true that I don't want the IO to succeed anyway. So he is going to say, no, it's okay. You can say it. I literally know every single thing about you. And you're going to say, yeah, sure, but who are you? And what do you want? And then he's going to say, well, I want to hire you. And then you're going to say, okay, but what the hell is that briefcase, and who are you? He's going to completely ignore what you just said and explain that it's yours should you choose to take it. So this is your briefcase should you choose to take it. You can see he's reaching for the clock as well. He's going to pick it up in a second here. So you're going to ask, who are you? And he's going to say, we're almost out of time, so I will not waste any more. And he's now picked up the clock, and he is looking at it. Then he's going to say, should you choose to take the case, just pick it up and you're hired. And you can see he's now putting the clock into this portal thing, because he's done with it, and he's going to put it back. The lights are getting dimmer, and the clock is now leaving. So he says, should you choose to pick up the case, just pick it up and you're hired. And then you're going to say, tell me who the hell you are. And then he's going to say, and if not, walk out that door and, well, turn down the only chance to succeed in your goals. And then you're going to say, why on earth would I want to work for you? And then you can see he's now holding the briefcase. The clock is now gone, and all that good stuff. You're going to say, why on earth do I want to work for you? And then he's going to say, now we're almost out of time, so it's time for you to decide. He is looking up at the clock that just appeared through a portal. He's like the timekeeper kind of guy. He's a big key to the story that I'm creating within my maps. So, you're going to say, damn it, tell me who the hell you are. And then he's going to say, choose wisely. And then you're just going to wait. You can see he now has his hands over his other hands on top of the briefcase. And then he's going to say, the choice is yours. Now, this is where you get the choice. So there's actually two alternate endings here. The first one is you can take this case, which in my opinion is the more interesting one. and then you can also walk out this door like he said earlier. So personally, I like to take the case, but that's the most interesting one, so I'll save that for last. So I'm going to walk out here, the door's going to lock behind you, and he's going to say, "Very well done, I wish you luck in your impossible journey. We will not speak again, this is farewell." And then you can see you're in this time temple type area. You're going to run through here, and then you're going to be at the end of the map. And you're going to get the ending B, denial. So you are in denial that any of this happened and that you're going to get hired. So yeah, that's the first ending. I'll move on to the second one. Okay, so, we're back here. He's going to say, "Choose wisely," has his hands over the briefcase, and he's going to say, "The choice is yours." Now, last time we went out that door and you saw the ending, he told you, "We will never speak again, this is a horrible choice." So this time we're going to take the briefcase and you will see what happens. You see he's now handing you the briefcase should you choose to take it. So you're going to take the briefcase and you are going to get teleported to this time TVA looking sort of room. Now, a fair warning, do not go to the corner because the barrier device is extremely glitched and it will kill you if you're like stuck in a corner where a barrier is. So don't go there or there. But he's going to say, "Smart choice, welcome aboard. Your first mission starts those files. We'll speak again soon." You can see he's knocking on the glass, letting you know he's there, telling you you made a smart choice and he'll see you again soon. So he's got his briefcase there, and he's going to walk away, and then you are going to interact with these files, and it's going to teleport you to here. And you can see you got ending C, the loophole. Now, the reason I call it the loophole is because in the original Origin of the Spire, you actually like explode the whole facility, but you're underground where the origin of the invasion takes place. So that pretty much like locks in the neutral material of the Spire into that giant sphere. Because you chose to get hired by that guy, you will not trigger the origin of the invasion, and therefore it won't exist. So my next map is actually going to be based off of you when you're hired, and then the one after that will be continuing from when the origin of the invasion existed. So yeah, that was the tutorial on how to get both two alternate endings. I will have the origin of the invasion tutorial out soon. That'll have my voice in it, because the one without the voice is a little hard to follow. But I can't play the map right now, so hopefully I'll be able to record that soon. I spent a lot of time on this ending and this map, so I'd really appreciate it if you played it. Make sure to use /Capital Productions in the shop to support these awesome maps, and yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the alternate ending.